There are not many games left to rank, but they seem to be consequential ones. And so the rankings, who knows, may very well be rocked in these last weeks of releases. I'm Jeff Gerstmann. We are ranking every NES game released in North America within the confines of the original system launch. And we've got a lot of games on the list already ranked here, 743 to be exact. There are not more than 7 or so remaining. And down here at the bottom, we got Hot Slots, which is a truly miserable experience for all involved. All my attempts to get the last 2 retro achievements in that game so far have been rebuffed because I don't know. I can't make the slots work. I can't make the slots work. I hate that I've tried more than... Oh, man. At the top of the list, currently, Mega Man 2. Which is a heck of a game. I don't know if Mega Man has ever been better than Mega Man 2. Maybe Rockman Battle and Chase? No, probably not. If you were to rank all of the Mega Man games, I bet Mega Man 2 would be pretty high up on that list. But maybe not the top. We're going to find out today if Mega Man 2 is the best Mega Man game on the NES. Because it's time to rank Mega Man 6. Thanks to everyone for backing the Patreon through this ridiculous project. We will be keeping it going in the months and in the years to come. So if you want to advise future installments of this disaster, head over to jeff.zone. Join the Patreon. If you join the advisory panel, you'll be able to suggest the order of video games and all of those things for the foreseeable future. Mega Man 6. Mega Man 6. Let's see. Let's find out. The latest RetroArch nightlies are capturing my mouse in a way. Oh, and it's showing it. Yeah, they've done a weird thing with them. I can't get the mouse successfully out of this window without doing some weird stuff. Anyway, so we're not gonna use the desktop interface. We're gonna go back to this bad boy. And can I type? Is there a way to make this? No, that doesn't. There we go. Hopefully the controls are still not messed up. They should be fine because this is a different controller than the one I used to mess up all the controls. Oh, Mega Man 6 has the thing from Capcom games. First annual robot tournament. Who's the best robot? Tweaky. With 8 of the world's most powerful robots, but you telling me these are the most powerful robots? Where the fuck is Gutsman? Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world. Mega Man. Mr. X, why? It's time to tell you the truth. I've been manipulating that fool, Dr. Wily, from the beginning. Oh, shit. But now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Come and face my power, Mega Man. We'll follow you. Follow me, Rush. We'll stop you. Follow me, Rush. Rush. That's kind of a weird, I don't know, like, you know, we don't have like a scrolling Mega Man on top of a building. You know, this is kind of a... Not one of their stronger intros. What do we have here? We have the moon, and we have Roman numerals with no bottom. Well, what do we got? I'm not sure that I've ever actually played this game. Maybe I have. But what do we have? We have Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Plant Man, Yamato Man. What about Clamato Man? Nightman. You telling me the Nightman's in this game? And Centaur Man. These are... I mean, for starters, you know, you already did Airman. You already did Airman in a great Mega Man game. You nailed the wind thing already. You've done fire. You've done leaf shields. I mean, plant is a slightly different thing than wood. So Blizzard Man, we've had, we've done cold weather robots before, and then you've got these three fuckers down here that are just like, I don't know, anime. I couldn't tell you what order to take things in, so I'm just gonna try Blizzard Man. Oh, look at these little stats. Master of Snow. Nor. Okay, good to know. I figured that's what that would do. Ah, that was aimed right at me. Slippery because it's ice. He falls so fast. If I had something I could use to, I don't know, like maybe melt this or something, is that? Some sort of fire-based something. This thing, this trope, or if you want to call it that, of you fell into the screen and there's a big weird guy here, and it's not a boss, but it's like here's a little encounter you got to deal with on a single screen with a slightly larger enemy. I don't think, generally speaking, I don't think those are great in Mega Man games. Okay. Deal with that, fuckhead. Now see if I could get these blocks out of the way. If I was strong enough to pick them up or something, Oh, there's spikes down there. Do I have to worry about that too? I probably do. Man. Look at all those goods in there. So we gotta hit this. Hit this. That's like a tricky little thing for them to put here. You know? That's like, you know, I feel like that's a trickier thing than most Mega Man levels possess. Yeah, okay. Come on, fuckhead. Probably better off getting shots in where I can instead of relying on charge shots when you look at how much damage a charge shot do. Again, charge Mega Buster, rarely fucking worth it. You know, the amount of damage I was doing with normal shots and the frequency and that I could land those shots in that particular battle probably outpaces having to charge it up and then pick the moment and wait for him to not jump over it and all of that shit. You got B attack. Give me that B. What is... Wouldn't continue also go to stage select? What disaster is this? Why would it do that? Continue to retry the stage? I mean, hey, you want to go back in, right? There's E-tanks in there that we could be getting, and, there's, like, stuff, right? But, like, that doesn't... Continue is not the fucking word to use there. Because I assume I can go back in, right? I'm not gonna test it again. Yes, someone in chat just noticed his eyes do not follow the cursor. Lazy devs. That is a little weird. This, These robots feel like bootlegs. Even this screen, the screen we're about to see here. We'll try Flame Man next. Like, it's theoretically enhanced, right? Because they're like, oh, look at these. We got stats and we got text and stuff. And look at this oil field, thermal power, like all this text. But it just looks fake to me. We're here in the oil field. Apparently, you can't Hakan yourself and slide around everywhere. Capcom hadn't had that idea yet. Man, I wish, if only I maintained powers across games, because, a nice Gerstmann ability to pick that block up. Be careful where you're dropping that fire in this oil field, man. And it seems... Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I hate myself. Surely I can... Okay, all right. Being a grown-up is realizing that you don't need to kill all this shit. You can just keep going. Does ice... If I hit you with my bee... Does that... No, you don't want any of that either. Okay, we can knock him over with the charge shot. That's neat that it has like an impact like that. This doesn't actually help me. Ah, you fuck. Look at this. Look at how long the transition is to go from sub-screen to main screen. This is... It's too much. Yeah, I mean, eventually, you know, the weapon, yes, the weapon wheel is invented and life is better for a number of video games. Did they ever solidify in a Mega Man game the idea of automatically distributing power to a weapon that needs it, instead of like, oh, I need to get this for the ice one, and then I need to pick this up, and so I need to switch to ice. 7's the one that does it? Okay. Yeah, and that definitely feels like something they would eventually... Does this one actually do it? Oh, there's an item that makes it autofill. That sucks. That shouldn't be an item. That's not like a convenient... That's like this game needs... Okay, yeah, I figured... Yeah, okay. Death trap. That's a good death trap, though. Like, here you go. You found an upgrade that makes this fucking bad part of this video game go away. Like, what is this, a free-to-play game? You're gonna, you know, if they were charging 99 cents for it, I would at least understand why you didn't start with it, but just start with it. We're cool, we're friends, I bought your video game, let me fucking not have to do that shit, right? Just gotta get up in that dude's face. Let me focus on being Mega Man and not being Mega Menu Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna guess that this doesn't work because the ice level had fire things in it. Yeah. Oh. I feel like this fire is popping up at a weird... Okay, so it comes right in front of him, and then the spacing is based on that. So that's... Okay. Okay, so he does... There is like a deliberate gap. Oh, man. Seems like he always shoots 3 of those. But after 3 fires, there's a gap. So if I stay about 3 fires away... Yeah, that's not going to work out. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, no. Yep, that was not the distance. Okay. Maybe we try Plant Man. Solar energy, forgotten area. He's a flower fancier. Music's okay. I don't know, maybe not up to the series standards all the, you know, but like it's totally all right. All right. Yeah, I'll see you later. More of these guys. Give me a thing. What do you got for me? Okay. See you later, little weirdo. A little bit of slowdown here and there. Does something come out of those if I stand on them? Oh, okay, no, they're just cool springs. That's neat. The cool springs are pretty cool. Oh, these springs are devious, though. Like the palette stuff of, like, E-tanks and these power-ups flipping out when I charge my shot up. Another one of these guys. It's like that one boss in Contra. Just keeps coming. Ah, you... Kind of a nice touch. You can just hold down the jump button there. You don't have to really... You don't have to really time the spring press, the spring jumps. They keep coming? They do. What am I looking at here? Is there timing on these? The fun thing about running past guys instead of killing them is that you really get to watch the game slow down. It's like, no, don't! You're supposed to kill those guys! Oh god, we didn't mean to... Oh, jeez, don't kite these guys. You're just gonna make it go slower. Oh, look at that, a straight fist. He decided to change it up this time and go all fist. Much respect to the all-fist approach. That's fun. Oh, right. I can't stand on that guy. It's not like I can I can go stand on this bouncing guy. You can't stand on enemies' heads in this game. I don't know why. Like, oh, I'll just get over there and get on top of that fucker. Fuck him. Nope. That's not how this works. I need to stand there and have a shootout with that fuckface. Oh, please. This is going great. It all went wrong today with the grasshoppers just now. Oh, and I can push him back too. That's kind of interesting. And somewhat useful. Well, no, I guess I can kind of just get him to hold his ground. Going poorly. Going poorly here. But there's those trees full of power, power up here. So we'll be assuming those stay put and aren't just a one-time deal. This will be okay. Oh, they're gone. Haha. This game said, how about instead you eat shit? Okay. What do you got for me this time? Great. Okay. Fuck me. Just... Okay. You got... Suck my God damn it, man. Fuck. Okay. It'd be neat if they gave you like options for the charged up shot stuff. Like, hey, this charges way faster but doesn't do as much damage. I know you can kind of let off halfway through, but there are so many enemies that like the enemies that you had to flip onto the oil. Like you sit there and fucking wait for this thing to charge up for fucking ever. And yeah, like, I would much rather be like, okay, here's one that does way less damage. It still does the interactivity stuff that you need it to do. It'll still flip these guys over. But let me fucking do this. Like this era, I know they did change it up in some of the later games to some extent, but like this era of the charge shot of the Mega Buster is like fucking bad. Suck my fucking ass! Dickhead. Man, fuck that guy. It's fish. He's fucking fish, man. He thought it was the grasshoppers. It was the fish you need to keep a watch out for. Okay, watch out for fish. You'd freeze a plant. You could freeze a plant, right? That seems like something you could do. And they just gave him the equivalent of the fucking leaf shield. Like, this sucks. Like, they did this game already. It was better that time. Do I have an E-tank? I do. Let's just use it. Let's just use it. Fuck it. I mean, you know, what could you do with plants, right? I mean, it would take they would have to create a brand new interaction, right? Because a plant would poison things. You get plant B. I got bee attack and plant B. Had a really wild night last night, and now we got to go down to the CVS and pick up some plant B. Like, if you're not going to give yourself the space, and well, maybe this is, you know, the Japanese version was probably fine, right? So I was gonna say, if you're not going to give yourself space to write shit out, then come up with like simpler names for your things. But to just go, yeah, bee attack, plant B. You know, you got some wind bee, you got some bee fire, Beamahawk. Okay, let's see. Just do wind. Maybe we do wind demand here. Wind energy, mechanical tower, master of wind. He's wind man to the master of wind. Oh, thanks. When I think of wind power, I think of fucking weird bear that doesn't move yet has a rocket strapped to its back. This track's all right, music-wise. Ah! Power of wind! So I got Rush Jet there too. Can I just fly over this shit and not think about it? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a jetpack. Oh, I'm sorry, Jet Mega Man. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, motherfucker just has a jetpack now. And he still shoots his regular shots. Huh. So instead of just it being a dumb thing that uses energy and you have to fucking deal with, like, it being a suit. Oh, and I can't charge my shots anymore. Good, because fuck that shit. Huh. Suits, man. Cool, because fuck that dog. Well, you're like, oh, I'm a dog. I got a spring in my back. And I can turn into a fucking surfboard. And that you can fly on. Can't slide either. That's okay. Well, whatever. I guess you can always change back. What is this? Is that bad for me? Okay, I see. Look at that. Look at this. We're coming up. Oh, except for fuck this. Let me go through here. Let me change back. Let me go back. I want to be a jet. We don't need to see that again. I like the idea. The suit stuff is cool. This fucking guy, not cool. See you later. Yeah, eat shit down there, dumb fucks. Weren't thinking, huh? You're like, I'm on wheels. We gotta get him. Now you're down there like a couple of fucking idiots. Get leaf shielded, fuckface. Suck my plant B. Oh, you... No, stop this. No, we don't... Are you kidding me? Can I do this? Yes, I can. Shouldn't be... You shouldn't... That's not fun for anybody. I feel like I get a little more mileage out of sliding under dudes in boss fights than I would out of this jetpack, so maybe we gnaw it up. Windman. Maybe he wouldn't like ice. Maybe he would hate a leaf shield, a plant B. If I laid that plant B on him. Ah, he sucks you in. Let's try the plant B just to make sure. Because if he falls on the plant B... No? No on the plants? Okay. Well... That does some damage. Doesn't seem like it's enough. this is another thing here. Like, hey, now start at this boss fight, but you don't have any of the fucking juice. So, like, if you figure out what's gonna beat him, but figure it out late and then lose, you might not have enough energy to fucking do it. You know, that's dumb. You know, it's just dumb. I don't know. That's tricky stuff. You know, there's like a range for everything, right? But like getting into the exact right ranges at the speed that this fight happens at, you know, you got to dial it in for sure. I wouldn't necessarily say that makes it like good, but let's try Yamato Man. Solar power, impregnable fortress, master of spear. I guess, you know, okay, yeah. Man, if only I could lift weird blocks. Look at that. Friggin' jetpack. I don't even need this. I don't even need this. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I like the look of the jetpack, too. It's a good looking, yeah, it's a good looking little sprite there. Oh. This is canonically one of the best things you can do in a Mega Man game. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to... All right. See, that wasn't worth it. Like, yes, I didn't take damage, but also, man, we sure did have to fucking go in here, do this, do this. So it's kind of the downside of the Mega Man games as they go on, is as they become more reliant on this menu for, in this game, changing suits. But, you know, in previous games, we'd be like, okay, I want to use the fucking rush, you know, whatever. I'm going to do a rush thing here. I'm going to Tom Sawyer it up over here. Like, that stuff's just, you know, it's not great interactions. Oh, what's the, okay, so this guy leaves me very little room to fucking do anything here. Can I plant B this? Sure can't. Fuck that. So do I get an alternate version of the boss because I went this way instead of the other way, or does it... I didn't see a spot where, like, the two paths would necessarily converge. Huh. Do we think Yamato Man is receptive to a bee attack? Or perhaps a plant bee? I'm thinking probably not. Yeah, I want to be able to slide. Annoyingly, I need to be able to slide. I gotta jump over that. Gotta jump over that and try to give him the business. Okay, so as soon as he starts spinning, he shoots that out. It's not something that happens later. It's like an immediate sort of deal. All right. All right, Yamato Man. I like the idea, you know, again, the suit stuff is cool. That's a cool idea. Ah, keep hitting that back one. Ugh. Alright. Is that the last life? Let's try another stage. No? Okay. Is there a way for me to just get out of here? All right, well, so much for that. That does practically nothing. But it hits. I mean, you know, it's got that going for it, I suppose. Oh, yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, we'll try a different stage here. Centaur Man! Master of Centaur. Dry battery. Ability unknown. Yeah, no shit. Ability unknown. This motherfucker just dropping fish. Down we go. Why does the centaur have a water stage? Ability unknown. The thing about Mega Man is that you see the guys and you know, oh, I know what that guy does. He's Fireman. Flame Man is okay. Cut Man's got like a boomerang scissors. It makes sense. Cut Man's got some kind of blade. Airman uses the power of air. Centaur Man, ability unknown. That's Mega Man 6. Ability unknown. How the fuck does this work? Now you're just freaking me out. That's not how water works, man. Centaur Man, what is you doing? And then the water was gone. Hello, my friend. Oh. Thanks. Like, without warning to give you one of those so you can switch to the thing you need, I think is also maybe a little, crazy. Yeah, I got this great idea. It's going to be like a weird cloud thing, and then inside it is a submarine. And then when the cloud pops, the submarine falls into the water, and then it shoots at you and stuff. I love this. Yeah, it's a great idea. Another one of these dipshits. Straight out of the put them in here too factory. Straight out of the yeah. Do you want to make another fucking weird thing like that? No, just you put that one in there again. Surely I can just fucking not do that. Whatever's down there, I can just not do it. Centaur Man. Oh, that's how they get you. So if I stay close, I can... Oh, wait. Oh, nah, see? Ability unknown. Some real dickhead moves you got there, son. Now, what do I get for that? Do I get a horrible, twisted Mega Man with 4 legs? Get C-Flash and beat T-Parts. So that's like the freeze stuff that he did in that fight, right? And which is also like that is also a power they have used before. T. A T for T-Parts. Let's do Tomahawk Man. Solar power, restricted area. Master. Tomahawk Man is the master of Tomahawk. Cowboy robots. A lot of culturally sensitive robot masters in this game. That's a neat... That's... Oh, I can't leave? I guess I probably need to break the glass on that thing, huh? No? Yeah, okay. Okay. What do you got for me? Great. Thanks, dog. Did they just... How many levels did they put stuff in that's just like, yo, man, if you got the jetpack, go here. That's kind of neat, too. Because it lets them build sections of levels that are purely like, you need to have the jetpack. Which is cool, because otherwise, like, you wouldn't always have a ton of reasons to use it. Oh, oh, that's probably the normal. Again, eat shit. Just let me go. I just want to leave. Okay. A lot of fucking guys on screen right about now. What is this? This is Tomahawk Man. Maybe he likes a C-Flash. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Throws that at a very weird angle. And then what is that, a feather attack? Hooray. Buster of Tomahawk. I got silver tea. I guess Nightman is the only one we haven't seen, huh? Solar power. Capital of science. Master of mace ball. Yeah, there's some decent music in this game. I like the idea. Now that I think about it, do I have... Who gives you the ability to lift big blocks? Or do you destroy them with something? Oh, it's another suit. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Nailed it. So I don't think that this is like a top tier fucking Mega Man game by any means, but at least they had some ideas here. It's kind of offset in a weird way because you've got, I think these are like not great robots, but the stuff they do with the suits I think is nice. I'm gonna have to okay. No, the jump isn't. I thought maybe I could get him just barely with that, but I mean, I guess like I could blizzard him or something because that's gotta. I did skip all those guys in the last stage, so I kind of want to see how many shots. Okay. Ah! What's up? Okay. Okay. The fuck is this? Oh, I got mad. Ah! Ah! Can I, like, you know, can I, yeah, I was gonna say, can I maintain some kind of control here? All right, if you were Nightman, what would you hate the most? The silver tomahawk? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Dayman, clearly. If this was a better Mega Man game, it would have Dayman in it, but then, you know. Yeah, that's not, I landed one and it did not seem to do much, so. Nope. Oh, he's getting ready to be the master of the mace. Oh, he has more to do with his mace than just fling it out. I see. We had him on a good run of just, you know, his just throwing his thing over and over again, you know? Fuck. Yeah. All right. Oh, we have more. Okay. That's Mega Man 6. I don't know. We'll try to do this fight one more time, because why not? But... I mean, there were certainly knights that used a mace, but like classically, you know, I feel like knights use swords, you know? I think they could have done better. You get Knight C. Just put mace. Just write mace shot. Just write, you know, like what the fuck mace Knight C? What the hell is wrong with you people? That's not a bad, you know, hey, we tried all the guys out and I beat almost all of them. This seems maybe slightly easier than the average Mega Man game. Also, but yeah, his eyes don't move. This game sucks. It's Mega Man 6. That is Mega Man 6. Huh. I like that they had some ideas here. That's probably the nicest thing you could say about it. You know, that's because Mega Man 5 and maybe even 4 to a certain extent really feel like the shine has come off the Mega Man franchise. This is a game where at least they go like, dude, what if instead of the dog, what if you wore cool suits? And that's neat. And it gives you alternate paths in the levels and stuff, and I think that's really cool. That's a really good idea. That is, I suppose, you know, better than the average Mega Man game on the NES, I suppose. Like that's probably where that's at. It's no Mega Man 3, you know, which, you know, that's a very kind of core normal ass Mega Man game, I suppose, but that was back, you know, that was when you could get away with that because the stuff was good. I mean, it's no Mega Man 2. It's no Mega Man 3. But it's better than Mega Man 4. It's better than Mega Man 4. How much better than Mega Man 4 is it? I'll put it to you like this. It is no Simon's Quest. It's better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tournament Fighters. It's better than Monster in My Pocket. It is it better than Boulder Dash? Boulder Dash, great game, and they did some weird stuff to it, some interesting stuff for it for this specific version of the game. But Mega Man 6 is probably still better. Is it better or worse than TMNT 3, The Manhattan Project? These are similar games in a lot of ways. These are similar games in a lot of ways in that they feel like franchises that are like ever so slightly past their prime. Like there's sort of a, you know, like, hey, we made maybe one or two too many of these on this platform. The Manhattan Project is still good, you know, compared to most of the other games on this platform. It's still totally cool, but it's not as good as what came before it, for sure. And I think Mega Man 6 is pretty similar in that same way. Like Mega Man 6, it's all right. Yeah. You know, it's probably like the 4th best Mega Man game on the platform. And it's better than the Manhattan Project. It's our new number 95. Congratulations. I suppose, you know, in some ways, Mega Man is probably the most decorated franchise on the list just by virtue that they kept making them, and generally they were A-okay. Taken against their predecessors' disappointing games, but taken on their own merits, like, hey, yeah, you know, these still work. What is this, 144? Or is this 143? This is 144. Okay. And there you have it. Mega Man 6. That's it for the Mega Man franchise, the last one of those. It's I don't know, man. Mega Man, I like the idea that there are still a lot of people that really, really like Mega Man games, just conceptually, you know? But the people, you know, I think people are, Mega Man needs to come back and they need to make another Mega Man. I feel like every time they've done that, and as they kept making more and more Mega Man games and Mega Man X, and then, you know, then they started getting into all the offshoots of Mega Man Soccer, and then, you know, you get to the PlayStation, you get Rockman Battle and Chase, you get Rock Board, the Rockman board game that came out in Japan for the Famicom. Like, it lost its way for a really... lost its way is maybe a weird way of putting it, but, like, it got to a point where they're like, okay, we're going to put out a game and just call it Mega Man 9, you know? And it's going to be this return to form. And, opinions on those games, I think, are... I think people have maybe soured on those games lately, whereas at the time, people were kind of into them, but even though, you know, like what that first one back, was that 9? Because 7 and 8 came out on like PlayStation and Saturn, if I'm remembering correctly. You see people hating on 10. Yeah, I feel like 9 was, 7 was SNES, and then 8 was, PlayStation, yeah. I remember 8 coming out and being like, oh, cool, man, Mega Man, he's back. After all that bullshit, Mega Man is back. And then going like, oh, okay, yeah, yikes. But then when Capcom said, we're really bringing Mega Man, and they made Mega Man 9 a downloadable game and all that stuff. Like, I remember a lot of complaints about the difficulty eventually. Like people were like, yo, these games are fucking hard. But not even like hard in the way that some of these games, because Mega Man 6 is not a fucking hard game. Or at least, you know, what we've seen so far, you know, unless it ramps up in the end game or something. But like, I remember thinking that game was a little too much. Was it 9 or was it 10? I forget. But like those couple of games they did there, modern classic, whatever you want to call them. I remember those games being okay at the time, and then. Yeah, I don't know. People here seem to like 10, but I remember there being people that were very, like down on those games as we got further and further away from them. But I don't know. Mega Man as a character is really interesting too. You know, it's one of those classic characters, classic franchises, whatever, like from this era. And it's one of the ones that kind of maintained a level of popularity to the point where, I mean, they just announced they're making a new Mega Man game, which is, I guess, man. They got all into they started issuing 2 versions of the games because they started doing the Pokemon thing on like GBA, and they did a lot of different stuff with Mega Man over the years. They did that PSP, they powered up, and people were like, it's a return to form, and like, you can make your own levels. Like, yeah, but not necessarily the way quite the way you want to, or yeah, it's nice that Mega Man has maintained a level of popularity, even though I think over the years Capcom has really piled a lot of shit onto this franchise. And that it maintains some level, like Mega Man's a Hall of Famer. He's a lifer, right? You could always bring back Mega Man and someone will be fucking excited for it somehow. Even after all this time, and even after like a lot of like uneven releases, right? Or games that are like different, and even not just necessarily uneven, but like, because I say that because I really liked the Battle Network games. I thought that they were fucking really cool. But like the connective tissue to actual Mega Man there is weird, I'm sure there are plenty of people. In fact, I wanted to admonish someone, a friend of mine from way back, because he was on Discord and he was saying, yeah, I don't know, I picked up that fucking this Mega Man collection thing and it had all these bullshit, what the fuck are these RPG, like what even is this? And I was like, dude, like those games are incredibly well regarded. Like I get it that why you might, like people might not like the offshoot Mega Man things, of your card battle, of your Star Forces and your battle networks and what have you, but yeah, that's Mega Man. It's an interesting franchise for sure. And here on the NES, man, they kept making them. They kept fucking making them. Capcom made a ton of fucking NES games. A ton of high quality NES games, like Strider. And I'm sure there are others. Bionic Commando. And I guess that's the last Capcom game also, now that we're thinking about it. Capcom's got a real consistency to them. I think that, you could argue that they had a little bit of weird downtime throughout the, I don't know, maybe the PS3 era or something. Maybe is that the right time frame for it to be like, yeah, maybe it got a little weird for them there, and then they put it together. But they, whatever, man. They're back on track in a big way. I've not tried they got a new demo for Onimusha out. I have not had time to look at it yet. But I heard people are digging it, so that's kind of cool. Let's move on. Next up on the list. Not one, but 2 Cobras. Twins, in fact. From your friends at American Sammy. It's time for Twin Cobra. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this fucking thing. That's the whole demo. This screen is a flickery fucking hellscape. Look at this. Jesus. game seems okay until you think about it as a game that came out in the 90s, you know? All right, we got us some spread shot. We're kind of cruising. Well, what the fuck? Now we got some slightly bendy shots. They home in a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, I think we're probably better off with this. The P is for points. I assume the P is for points. I think a lot of these games kind of run together. Yeah, your Sky Sharks and Twin Cobras, and you know, like it's been one of the nice things about playing through this entire catalog is, you know, being able to kind of check them all out and realize, like, oh yeah, there's definitely some differences in quality. The games aren't necessarily dramatically different all the time, but oh, okay. We get a proper end of stage. Makes you long for the dulcet, soothing tones of 1942. Let alone in 1943. I mean, jeez. We've been electrified. Really leveled up this spread shot. Really, it's pretty good. It's an effective weapon. Oh no. It's getting away from me fast here. Okay. Basic weapon. 3 bombs. What more could you possibly need? The music loops a little strangely. Really ripping soundtrack. A boat that its only feature is it's got a turret on it. How does that work? Is there like, how many people do you think are in that thing? How much manpower do you think it requires, to make the fucking weird gunboat thing happen? Yeah, it was a rough one. Got cornered there. 7 credits. Push A button. Now I can push the A button. Thank you. So it looks like they don't send you back to the very beginning of the stage on a continue, which is kind of nice. I think. This seems fine. I like the weapon power-ups are okay. You know, you get that really good spread shot. They've got a faster version of the baseline weapon. Even this base weapon upgrades a few different times. That's okay. I'll try out the bomb here when I get a minute. The music is kind of a disaster. But like mobility seems fine. I don't know. I'm dodging shots okay, and the incoming attacks seem like something you can deal with. It's not an impossible bunch of shit coming your way. We've fought a series of military style squares and rectangles so far, and look at that big crater. Oh, there's two of them. What are we gonna do? We're really fucked now. Boopy, 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 boopy. You know, having different music every couple of stages also really helps. Ah! So if I was reading that power-up right, I want to collect it when it appears to be whitish, because then it gives me this. Let's try the bomb. Bomb's okay. Oh. The scroll is smooth, you know, the overscan is a little worse than some other games, but that's, you know, ideally your proper television, your era-appropriate television would cover all that up anyway. I mean, I could cover it up over here with some options, some emulator options. Get him. You could do worse than this game. This game's fine. I don't know. Like, it's not... Oh, I'm gonna wait for another rotation through these to get the spread shot. Hold out. It's like one or two more. There it is. There it is. Oh, I gotta get over there now. Oh, man. Just give me whatever you got. Yeah, I'll take the fast ones. Or I guess I just picked up normal shot, didn't I? Oh, boy. This is the most diabolical military square yet. boop beep boop beep. Man, that's probably, you know what, let's do one more. Let's try one more credit here. This music is lacking in, like, production, I guess I would say, but, like, the tunes themselves are okay. And there's more than one of them, which I think, you know, given the soundtrack to the average shooter from this era, is great. So I think the goal then is to never pick up one of those circles ever again, because we don't need it. Because the white S's or whatever are the things that actually power up your current weapon. Like the circle pickup is just for if you want to change weapon. These things are just for changing weapons. And because it stays on screen forever, now I guess I should just try to collect it while it's on the thing I like. Just to get it off screen. Ah! Sometimes you see it coming, man. Some occasional secret rooftops for you to blow up to get an extra pea or two. Hook up some pea. Out here pea hunting. Let's get some bees. I was pea hunting and found some bees. Love a nice bee. Some bee shot, some night bee. Tomahawk bee. The rectangle monster is back. Yeah, that's a rough one. All right. Twin Cobra. You could do worse. You know? You could do worse than Twin Cobra. Is it actually a two-player game? It would appear to be no. I assume the game is originally called Twin Cobra in arcades on account of it being a two-player game, but perhaps not. Intense 2 mega chip battle game. Faithful arcade translation. I'm no Twin Cobra expert, but faithful arcade translation. I don't know that I'd go that far. This is It's okay, you know, like it's certainly not, you know, of the ilk of, I mean, some of the stuff we've got down here pretty low in the shooter category. Shooting range, for example. No, but it's, I don't know, this is better than Athena. Certainly a better game than Gotcha, the sport. It's a better game than Casino Kid 2. Better than Dash Galaxy and Alien Asylum. Ever so slightly. You'd be better off with Twin Cobra than that port of Tubin. It's better than Star Voyager. It's better than the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. It's a better game than The Incredible Crash Dummies. It's better than Godzilla Master of Monsters. Is it better or worse than Worm Journey to the Center of the Earth? Gosh. Worm has a lot more variety to it. I think, you know, like they're different kinds of games. Ultimately, they are different kinds of games. I think Twin Cobra is more successful at doing its thing. Is it better than Akari Warriors 2 Victory Road? That's maybe this is the zone for this game. I would take it over Star Soldier. That's nothing. You know, Star Soldier deserves its place in like historical context, right? Like Star Soldier is has that going for it, you know. But I think Twin Cobra is a better feeling game. Ever so slightly. The music is kind of. But it's decently intense action. And it's got that going for it. Is it better or worse than Akari Warriors 2 Victory Road? It's a fucking rough one. The thing about Akari Warriors 2 Victory Road is that it's down here for a reason. This is again, once again, how we know that this is science, because ultimately Victory Road is a game. If you asked me, do you like Victory Road? I would be like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, Victory Road, but only the NES version, because the arcade version is too weird, which is silly because this version of the game is plenty weird in somewhat different ways, but Victory Road is a nightmare. It just talks. Like ultimately, like the thing you remember about Victory Road is like, hey, they made a sequel to Akari Warriors, and it's fucking crazy, but it's got speech. You know? You fire it up, it hits you right there with a come on, let's fight, and that's great. But that doesn't make it a great game. You know, Twin Cobra is a better game. Twin Cobra is a better game. It's better than Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's better than Breakthrough. I guess for a lot of the same reasons. The science. When the science speaks, you must listen. This game is better than Gumshoe. Oh, but how I love Gumshoe. This is better than Image Fight. Where is Tiger Heli on this list? You know, we're talking helicopter games. I mean, if we're talking helicopter games, that's probably the question to answer. Is this better or worse than Tiger Heli? This is better than Tiger Heli. Tiger Heli had that weird thing where you would get shot and it would drop a bomb automatically, and as a kid, that was the most confusing thing. Because like I was just like, I didn't push the bomb button. What the fuck is going on here? It was very confusing to me. It's better than Tiger Heli. It's better than Eliminator Boat Duel, no matter how you spell it. It's a better game than Snake's Revenge. It's no Firehawk. Jaws is a better game. Is Twin Cobra Solstice? Solstice: The Quest for the Task of Demonos is a better game. Double Dragon 3 is a better game. Is Twin Cobra better or worse than Dino Wars? Destruction of Spongulus? It's worse than Dino Wars: Destruction of Spongulus. It's worse than Sky Shark. It's no High Speed. Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road is a better game. Legacy of the Wizard is a better game. And Bomberman 2 is a better game. It's our new 308. Yes, it's our new 308. Twin Cobra. Not bad, Twin Cobra. Not bad at all. Oops. Arg. And there you have it. All right. Next up. An ambitious game indeed. It's Nobunaga's Ambition 2, a Ko Shibusawa production. It didn't get a response from Retro Achievements, so we're going to reset it and see if it... No, that doesn't... Okay, we'll do a harder reset than that there. Oh, it has no achievements, but at least it knows. At least we know that now. That's a good little title screen. Little line draws across the screen. Load which? Warlord rivalry or Nobunaga's ambition? I want to see Nobunaga's ambition. Number of players 0. Turkish heavy. Let's give it to me. The only winning move in Nobunaga's ambition 2 is not to play, I think. But play which Fife stamp time. It's a really awkward fucking sentence right there. Oh, look at how big this is. We're never going to be able to keep track of this. Let's get something that's against this, so we don't have enemies on all sides of us. Let's take 21. You are Oda Nobunaga. Not bad. Stats on this dude, all right. His ambition, 100. His Paul, 100. His war, 100. His char, 98. He picked up a nice char. No, I don't want to watch the other wars, man. I've learned my lesson, okay? I don't actually want to see this stuff. Civil War. Shit. Rebels versus regulars. The regulars have won. We want to build. We need somebody with at least 50 BP to get out there and do it. Kuki Yoshitaka, get out there. Hook a player up. I'll give you 20 gold to expand the town. Get our trade up. Let's train these samurai. No one has the ability. Oh, man. All right, how about some diplomacy? Not home. Well, sure. Why? What? Hex War is off. Okay, I guess we'll keep it off. What is this? Does this game have free movement and not hexes? Because that would be crazy. View. Friends. Friend 20. Friend 60. Friend 80. Okay, I was just like, show me the map, man. So I control all these territories then? I mean, I guess I am Nobunaga. Because I picked 21 and we got all these other. There's a lot of us on this map. What's up with 24? No, what? Oh, to view it, I need to send somebody. It's not just a show me some stats type of operation. Yeah, that's all right. Our ninja did not return. Fuck. Let's incite an uprising. Okay, no one has the ability to incite an uprising. All right, let's build then. Since I can't train and I can't spy, let's recruit some Ronin. I'll get out there and do it myself. Bah! We found no good men. Yeah, I gotta take turns for all these territories. I don't want to do this. Maybe we should do the other mode where we're not quite as ambitious, so we have a little bit less to worry about. Okay. Warlord Rivalry. We'll stick with the same one we had. You are Kitatake Tomonori. Sure I am. Sure. Civil War. Rebels versus regulars. The regular forces have won. So we can recruit samurais from other regions, try to woo them away, I suppose. We borrow gold, settle debts, we can buy weapons. Look for Ronin. Not a bad movie, that Ronin. I haven't seen it in a long time. Ah, we found no good men. Let's build a little extra flood control here. Authorize flood control? I like that is a constant. I mean, that must have been that must have been a real problem in this time, considering how much these games deal in building up flood control and dealing with floods and everything else. The age of water. So how do we? Okay, so I can't do. I guess train samurai. Okay, we can't even train. We don't have anybody with the ability to train. How do I train somebody to train? You know? I guess we can train our men. Oh, we have to pick whose men we're going to train up also. The training level has increased. Great. Let's do that. Let's keep training. I guess everyone has used the term. Oh, you probably need a high enough ability stat in that category in order to do that stuff. Maybe I just don't have anybody that has a high enough ability to do spy shit. And if I train them on other turns, maybe that will work. Okay, yeah, we've run out of people to do stuff, so I guess that's the end of our turn. I like that it has a little ding for you to let you know it's your turn. You set the controller down to smoke cigarettes. And now it's time for you to take your turn. All right, train. Train whose men? These ones. And these ones, I guess. But I guess since we used both of them for training, all we have is kind of the other. Next turn, I'll try train samurai first to see if I have anybody that has a high enough stat to do that. Nope. I mean, if I try to recruit a samurai from somewhere else, no, I can't. Well, spending all this time training up, just getting ready. Everybody else is fucking around, sharpening these swords, getting ready. Okay. War 27. Man. Ashikaga is a 70. We're practically best buds. $103 men, 6 samurai, 143 food. No merchants in this. Let's fortify the castle. Epidemic. Death is rampant. You go take a look. The ninja has returned with information. Tell me about this guy. It's 39. Cavalry. Loyalty 80. show me all the samurai. Anyone low on loyalty? Okay. But I can't, there's no like recruit samurai. Like no one has the ability. Ugh. It's frustrating, you know, because it's you wish that there was just a little more in-game, like, hey, not just no one has the ability, but you need to do this. Would be a handy sentence to have there. Obviously, we would get there. Across all video games, we would get better at including useful information inside of the game instead of only having it in the manual. It's part of the reason why they felt so comfortable letting manuals disappear. I got 66 body points. Here, have 20 gold. I think you're cool. All right, cool. I just brought your loyalty from 80 to 91. People asking what the negative money bag is. I assume when you go into the trade menu here, you can borrow gold. So I assume that's just lets you know how much you are in the hole on gold for when you want to settle your debts. No one has the ability to borrow gold. No one has the ability to hire soldiers. Set tribute in Issei at what rate? I wish I knew what the rate was. If any one of these numbers on screen is the rate, because that would be very handy to know. You know what I mean? Is 70, I mean, it has to be a number between 1 and 100. It's probably not the water, that's probably flood control. It's not the gold. It's not the fan. So is it the guy, is he reaching behind his head and scratching like that? Is it the 76? I assume it's the 76. If it's on this screen at all, it's probably the 76. Let's set this to 50 and see what happens. All right, it's none of those numbers. No one has the ability to build. Maybe we just rest. Maybe if I rest up, I'll get enough points to where someone will have the ability to do something. Yeah, because now I can build. So if I rest up a bunch, will I be able to... Will I be able to fucking hire a samurai? This is rough because, you know, it seems dependent on the body points of your individual samurai. And your BP seems to be up and down as you do stuff. And so I wonder if I just have to, like, not do stuff for a while. That's a real Atari 2600 looking fucking guy on a horse icon they just used right there. Oh, shit. They smoked that guy. The Satomi clan is destroyed. That's cool. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna just relax. There we go. So we can train our samurai in politics or war strategy. War strategy. Great, it went from 30 to 32. Got 109 BP. Why don't you take it? Just take, I don't know, like 30 gold with you. He is too proud. All right, everybody train. Took a few turns for people to get up there, get down to dirty business. Nagayoshi wins. Oh, shit. I like that that's two different prompts. Like, this person gets executed. This person is dead. The clan is done. That's a bummer that a lot's happening out there. I'm just gonna kick back. We're just chilling. I imagine the captures are like when you send a samurai to another territory to do some stuff. Oh man, Nobunaga captured a guy. You know he's up to something. War. Fuck these guys. I don't know, take like 20 gold with you in case you need, I don't know if you need it. Bring 30 food. Yeah, we get 13 days. Yeah. They got more guys. What do you mean you can't move, man? Did I trap my guys in the mountains? I don't like our odds here. We get some Fog of War now? I assume this is nighttime. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the morning of February 2nd. So that's kind of cool. You know, just ideas wise. All right, we've managed to come down from the mountains to get slaughtered here. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're smoking these dudes. Oof. The town is in chaos! Oh, look at this. We get like a... a zoomed in town view, I guess, huh? Now can I move this way? No? I mean, they're surrounded by mountains all the way around other than this gate. So I don't... What did I... Do I attack the gate? Gate. Gate. Gate and wait. You wait, I gate. They're doing tactics in there. I just know it. They're in there doing a tactics, and I can't stand it. All right. Can I use rifles to... No. Can I charge in? No. We just gotta wait. This choke point. It's killing us. Tactics. 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 Wait. Okay. All right, we put our lead unit in a corner here, so I guess I got to just move up with these guys and... Tactics. Okay, there we go. We just needed enough mobility to do it. You know, if the tiles had more detail on them, you could put numbers that say, hey, here's how much mobility you need to do this. Oh, is there another gate? No, wait, no, that's not what I pushed. Oh, whatever. I appreciate this idea of doing like this like town invasion thing, but it's a bit whatever. I was gonna say it's a bit much, but this entire game is a bit much. This is better than the first one. This is, I mean, I don't know, like the intel it gives you is not quite what I wish it was, but hopefully we won't run out of rice. I need to see if I can... I mean, I probably can't because the gate... Yeah, I mean, the gate would prevent us from doing that, so... You'd really only bring one unit in here at a time, huh? Fuck. So that wasn't tax rate last time. That was it said tribute. It was tribute rate, wasn't it? Yoshitatsu has died. Man, it's fucked up. Oh, yeah? I bet they brought enough provisions with them to get the job done. Wait. Wait. These horses are moving, man. Oh, slipped in behind, huh? This is dirty business. I don't like it. Oh, I picked ambush and I don't, well, fuck it. I don't, well, shit. Good. Great. That went awesome. Ambush just makes your unit disappear. Great. That went good. Now they're bringing the guns up. This will be fine. Surprise! Okay. Another night. Yeah. All right, now what? Oh, shit. They killed us, son. The Kitatake clan is destroyed. As seen here. That's a pretty good. All right. There you have it. Nobunaga's Ambition 2. The new batch. No buttons do anything here. It's just like, hey. You're going to sit here and listen to this song, and then you're going to stand up and turn your console off, because clearly you're not going to do another one of these. I feel like this game is like is somewhere in the middle of the Koei pack. I bet the right way to chart some of this stuff is just straight up look at a calendar, because it felt like they were definitely moving forward, and making these games more advanced. That doesn't necessarily always mean that they're better. But generally, they did get better as they went on, I think. And I appreciate this game having like more to it, kind of getting into the towns and bashing the gates and all of that. I think that those are interesting concepts. I think that the frequency with which it tells you can't do a thing, they really should have. It would have been nice if there was like, just even if that message said not enough BP instead of no one can do this. But that's something that, that's a first play. Like, you eventually figure out like, oh, it doesn't mean that I don't have anyone trained in this to do this task. It means no one on my roster right now has enough like points to get it done. So we need to rest a turn, and then maybe we can do it next turn or whatever. That's a clarity that you pick up just by playing the game. So it's not necessarily a massive criticism, but that's definitely like from a first play perspective, that's the sort of thing that could have been done better. And I guess, yeah, it really is just going to put us at this screen forever with no escape. Like, it really just it really just does that, huh? It's no uncharted waters. But it is better than Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So yeah, it's no uncharted waters. Isolated Warrior is a better game. Fist of the North Star is better. You'd be better off with a copy of The Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. It's no G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. You'd be better off with a copy of Battletoads. Gremlins 2, The New Batch, is a better game. Is it better or worse than Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2? I don't think it is. in terms of just the menu manipulation and some of that stuff, I mean, you're splitting hairs at a certain point because they definitely had a style of how they wanted you to navigate those menus and work. But I think Romance 2 is a better game. But it is better than Nobunaga's Ambition. So we are kind of in this tight little pocket here, I guess, huh? It's no Duck Hunt. It's our new number 365. Okay. Can we fit one more in? We might be able to fit one more in real fast here. There you have it, a 365, Nobunaga's Ambition 2. Let's try and do one more here. A lot of people thought that I might have forgotten this game. But no, I can remember. It's Fisher-Price. I can remember. Okay. From your friends at Beam Software. If this is just classic concentration for kids, I'm in. Uncover and match the hidden Fisher-Price toys. The player with the highest score after 3 rounds wins. Level 1 board has 6 matches, 8 matches, 10 matches. Okay, so it's just the size of the board. Use the arrow buttons to find the letters in your name. How to enter your name. I'm glad that I'm forced through all of the instructions on this. Gameplay. Green take. Okay, we got bowling pins. That's a harsh buzz. That is an unlicensed game sounding buzz right there. Okay. It's so slow, man. Is that a garbage dumpster? Oh, it's a picnic basket. Okay, close enough. All of the audio is terrifying. You had this as a kid and liked the harsh noise? Yeah, I mean, hey. I get it. There's a lot of games I played or enjoyed for really crazy audio reasons. You did very well this round. Oh, we keep going? What do the achievements look like on this? Yeah, it's all versus CPU. Oh, no. Okay. Win a game playing on difficulty 1, difficulty 2. Prevent the CPU from scoring at all. More than double. Okay. It's so slow. Bubble mower. And whatever that other thing is. Meth lab. All right. Let's hear it for Ass Dude. Ass Dude, you did very well in this round. Okay, yeah, the little telephone thing. Everyone had one of those. Drum and radio thing. Music player thing. Oh, I think I've seen that drum before. If it wasn't for how slow the windows opened and closed, I think this would be fine. A PXL 2000? Holy smokes. Man, I wanted a PXL 2000 so bad. It was a video camera that recorded to cassette tapes, like audio cassette tapes. And the picture quality was bad, which means it would be really cool to have one now. Though everyone mods them now to just do video out instead of recording directly to cassette tapes. Like, you know, when people buy old video cameras these days, they walk around with a pack that has a, you know, SD card capture on it or something, and they're just using the lens and all that stuff. Wonderful. You have a great total. 6,900. Wonderful. You have a great total. Ass dude. You got to 6,900. Nice. Same player, same level, new game. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Do I get to go again? I do. Oops. Fuck. Okay, so will he pick up on that mistake? Or are you an idiot? It was 2 and 9, right? Am I? Yeah. Oh, the horse was 4 or 5? Yeah, 4. Okay. This is like all of the fun of like Fatty Bear's Fun Pack, but with none of the personality. And a lot of bad speed issues, you know? Yeah, one of those weird Fisher-Price cameras, man. I remember that fucking thing. I've lost track of everything. I can't remember where anything is now. Just playing by feel. Bow, bow. Ugh. Ugh. Surely they'll score a point now. Word? Okay. As a fan of concentration, memory, if you want to call it that, whatever, you know, like, this is, fine. Fancy camera. Okay. All right, Fisher-Price. All right, Fisher-Price. It's no Defenders of Dynatron City. You know what? Let's look at the other Fisher-Price stuff, because that's probably a decent place to at least start. Yeah, it's better than Perfect Fit. This is better than Firehouse Rescue. but it's no Bible buffet. It's no golf grand slam. Is it better or worse than Rockin' Ball? Rockin' Ball is a better game. John Elway's Quarterback is a better game, but this is better than The Simpsons Bart versus the World. Yeah, this is your new number 569. Where is that? There it is. I can remember. All right. And there you have it for this week. Hot batch of games. The last Fisher-Price release is now spoken for. And I think with the way this worked out, in terms of number of games remaining, I probably will not, now that I've got it all set up and know how to make it work, I will probably not do a separate episode for the Miracle Piano teaching system. And we will play that. And maybe the rest of the stuff, there's only a couple of games left. So, next week might be the last one of these. I don't know. We'll see. Battle Tank. I don't know, the chess master. And see if we can get through the rest of those. I don't know. Miracle might take a long time. I don't know, or it might take no time. I've spent about 3 hours the other night getting the Miracle Piano system all hooked up. It's a good thing that I had bought a USB MIDI cable a long time ago, because using the default NES style connection did not work on any of the hardware that I have here. And it was very close to having to go dig into storage and find an actual 8-bit Nintendo just for this one thing. And I was like, man, I really don't want to do that. But it did not work with the analog NT Mini. And but with a USB MIDI cable and a Mister, it actually hooks up just fine. I also need to figure out how to put a mic on the piano, because all of the audio comes out of the piano. So maybe we'll just turn the gate on the microphone off for that part, and that'll work. But yes, we will learn how to play piano next time. And come on back for the last 3 games. I guess that's it. Just Miracle and Battle Tank and the Chess Master, right? I think that's everything. I'll see you then.